Welcome to the Making Plays Convo with me, J1, head of hip hop for Pandora. This is the place you find out the plays your favorite artists, influencers, and moguls are making and how they do it. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification button so you don't miss out on any exclusive content.
Hey,
Hey, how you doing?
I'm fine.
Well, I appreciate you taking the time to talk with me. This is the Making Plays Convo. And
Yeah,
really, we're just going to be talking about all the great plays that you've been making and how you're doing it. But I always like to start, how are you and your people doing during this time?
we cool. I mean, I've took a loss from it, but
Oh,
we
man.
good. Yeah, I took a loss from it. My uncle had passed from it, so
I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry for your loss.
yeah, we dealing with this. I'm getting past it. So
Praise to you and your family, but you've been making a lot of dope plays for a minute. Got some real big cosigns. K
facts,
Slay,
facts,
Envy,
facts.
Enuff, Meek Mill. I mean, you opening up for Jadakiss and Rich the Kid. He dropped that shit in me earlier this year. So I see what
Right,
you're
right.
doing
Oh,
out
you
here.
did your homework.
I see what you're doing out here. Obviously, 2020 has been a pretty wild year, but what'd you have going on before everything kind of got crazy?
I was putting out an EP. That got pushed back. I had visuals that I wanted to do. I wanted to travel to do some visuals that got pushed back. So now I'm redoing treatments to get
Mm.
those visuals going. But it ain't stopping nothing. It just got pushed back, but it's not stopping anything.
So how did you adjust to everything once stuff started shutting down, couldn't really move around like that? How did you occupy your days and keep your mindset strong?
Music, or well, I could honestly really focus on music more. It's no distractions at
Hmm.
all. Like going outside is a visual for me to put in my music, but sometimes I get a distraction because I'm not fully there with music because I'm worried about being outside when I could be working on my craft more. But I mean, it's been cool. I'm the only child, so I quarantine by myself all the time, basically. So I don't really be tripping. Like I'm good. To be honest, I'm finally happy that I could get to be in a house and my friends don't call me a homebody because I start being a homebody after this music stuff start happening because I needed to get into myself and knowing who I wanted to be to show to my fans. Not just somebody that's every day with personal with friends and family, but I needed to know who I wanted to be as an artist as well. And if I wanted to reflect on my fans in a positive way, motivational way, or if I just wanted to have fun with it and just YOLO.
I hear what you're
Facts.
saying. I hear what you're
Yeah.
saying. Now you got started at a very early age, but you didn't get serious till later on in life. What was it that first attracted you to music and to hip hop?
Yo, you know so crazy? The first song I've ever heard that made me want to rap was 50 Cent Winkster. When I first heard that song, I was like, I probably was probably 9, maybe younger.
Wow.
And I was
Yeah.
and I was like, I want to rap like that, like, cause I was feeling it. That's when I first fell in love with
Yeah.
hip hop. Yeah, that's when I first fell in love with rap. And then as I got older, I was into poetry, and I always had
Mhm.
journals. I used to make my moms buy me diaries and journals and stuff like that, and I used to write in it all the time about personal feelings or throughout my day. But I used to try to make it rhyme. And then I started doing like freestyles, putting them out, and people was just telling me, "Yo, you need to rap. Like, it's your time. I think you should just take it serious." And I just went for it.
So freestyling came naturally to you because I heard that's kind of how you started building up your buzz, especially in New York through the freestyle circuit.
Yeah, it was like, yeah, I was doing like freestyles. That's what made people say, "Yo, like you really could spit." But my first record that I put out was 2017. Well, no, that's not my first record. What I mean to say is my first record with a video was
Okay.
2017. And when I put that out, it went viral. So
Took
it
off
was
from
more, it
there.
sounded like a freestyle though. The joint that I put out, it sounded like a freestyle. So people was just, and then it was on a beat that was more similar to a beat that Meek Mill would choose. So a
Yeah.
lot of people would come to me and say, "Yo, you sound like a little Meek Mills," but I'm very much influenced by him and inspired by him throughout most of my rap career. So
Now, Meek was one of the first major artists to really like co-sign you, right? Was that when he?
yeah, he was the first one, and it's crazy because that's my idol. So
Yeah.
I'm he the one that made me say he's the one that made me want to rap. Like
Mm.
50 Cent, when I heard the Wingster, I was in love with music, in love with the rap music and hip hop.
Okay.
Lil Wayne was the one that made me think of, like, understand metaphors and bars. He made me understand that. And then Meek Mills was the one that made me say, I want to rap. I'm gonna do it. If he could do it, I could do it. Because people used to tell him, like, yo, you could rap, but could you make music? He used to say that all the time back in the days. And now he makes
Yeah.
music. A lot of people would say that to me, like, yo, you could rap, but can you make records?
Mm.
So
Those are some good influences right there, though.
yeah,
Between 50 Wayne and Meek.
yeah,
That's pretty tough right there, but it really reflects in your rhymes. And I like your versatility as far as your flows, because you got that Cash Out record where you flip Move by Ludacris, but then you got
right,
a song like Bipolar where you just switching your flows and your
yeah.
style. So how long did it really take you to develop your sound and your voice?
I ain't going to lie to you. It probably took a good 2 years, probably a
Mm.
year and a half, 2 years, because in the very beginning, I just wanted to rap. I just knew how to rap. I was just, and my team was telling me, like, yo, take your time. You got bars, put spaces in them, space them out. That's how you make music. You space them out, give people time to feel your music, and
Mm.
just go off like that. But I wanted to show people that I have two sides of me. My personality is two-sided anyways. Not even just being an artist. Me personally, getting to know me, I have two personalities. One day I could just be on some real hood shit, and then the next day I'll be, hey, what's up? What's going on? And my team think it's so funny because they'll look at me and say, Lola, that was so fake. And I be like, but that's just how I am sometimes. I don't know. I don't know. It's off and on. I don't know.
You got your bougie side and then you got your ghetto side. You bougetto.
The thing is, bipolar made it. I wanted people to know when I tap into stuff like Cash Out and Boy too as well. It's not
Right.
me being forced to do it. I'm not forcing myself to do it. But at the end of the day, it is something that I'm not as more comfortable than with shitting me in 2018, 2020. That right there is my go-to. I'm comfortable with that because that's just in my heart.
Right. So it's more so about getting outside your comfort zone and going back to what you
Right.
were
And
saying
just playing
earlier,
with music.
making
Because I like to get ratchet.
songs.
Right. For everybody, not just, sometimes music isn't just for yourself. It started off for yourself, but on the long run, you're not doing it alone. It's for you and your fans as well. So you got to make sure you cater to everybody.
That's
Oh,
real.
raining.
That's real. Uh-oh.
You hear it?
So, yeah, I hear it back there. It must be raining heavy. I'm in Atlanta. So you up in NYC, right?
I'm trying to get out in that.
You in New York?
Yeah.
Oh,
Brooklyn.
Atlanta is open right now. I don't know how
Yeah,
long
I
it's
know.
gonna last for. They gonna shut us down again because we ain't know how to act when they opened up the doors. So I don't know. You might want to wait on that. But
Yeah,
yo,
yeah.
how did
Like
it
out
feel
here,
when?
they bum rush the Barclays. Out here, they bum rush the Barclays when we have like shows and stuff. So that's kind of how Atlanta is right now. They just bum rushing everything. Like everything, like,
Bum
oh,
rushing,
everything's open. Let's go.
bum rushing everything. But how did it feel when the DJ started stamping you in New York? Because coming from New York, I know how particular the DJs could be as far as artists that they co-sign or people that they stamp. And like I said, you had three legends stamp you between K Slay, Envy, and Enuff.
Yeah, Jada. Jada said some
Jada,
real strong. Yeah, he said some words that'll stick in my head forever. I just keep that
what'd
to
he say?
myself, though. I
Oh,
just
you
keep
can't
it to
tell?
myself. It's something that I think about every day when I wake up. So I'll just keep it to myself till I get to that point he told me to get, and then I'm gonna be like, Jada told me,
Speaking of him, what was it like opening up for him and Rich the Kid? Like, how'd that come about?
See, with Rich the Kid, I was nervous because it was performance. It was a lot. I don't even remember how much people was there, but it was the biggest audience I've ever been in front of. So I was nervous because of that. But with Jada, I was just nervous because he's a legend. That's Jada. So I'm saying to myself, saying, when I go out there, I gotta kill it because he coming off right after me. And then they gonna compare our energy. So I gotta make sure I'm on my P's and Q's. I was stuttering, not on my performance before I got there. I'm talking to my team. I was stuttering, my lips was shaking. I was like, I'm so nervous. I don't know what to do. What should I do? What should I do? And like, man, you do what you do every day. I got on stage and I just blacked out. I didn't even remember anything. I just went crazy.
Wow. And what was the feedback like after you was done, since you don't remember?
I was like, finally it's over. Did I do good? I did good. Like, yeah. And he came up to me and he was speaking to me, and I was like, wow, this is me. This is what I'm really pursuing. Like, this is it. I gotta keep going.
That's an amazing story right there. So, you know, it's hard enough for a rising artist like yourself, and talking to many female rappers, it's twice as hard for you guys because of all the extra BS that you got to deal with, especially in this industry. What are some of the challenges that you've had to overcome so far?
Knowing how to separate good criticism and bad criticism, and just knowing how to take it overall as well. Because as a female, everybody opinion doesn't matter. It's only people that actually in tune to you and who you are and know the direction that you're trying to go to. Their opinions matter. Because there's some people that I didn't have people tell me that I rap too aggressive. I'm too hard. I didn't have people come and say you gotta dim down your lyrics because you're too lyrical. It's gonna take people time to understand it. So, and I used to say, well, how I'm supposed to? What? I was so confused. Like, I'm supposed to dumb it down? I'm supposed to think stupid? Like, say anything? They be like, say anything.
All right, and we back.
The storm literally just stopped.
We back. It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah.
But no, I just wanted you to finish your thoughts on what we were talking about as far as being a up and coming female artist and people trying to like define or say what you should and shouldn't be doing.
Yeah, like the criticism on females as an artist is the toughest thing to get through in the game, for real. Cause like I was saying, people would say that I'm too aggressive, I'm too lyrical, dull down my lyrics, try to go in the booth and just be trendy. And at the time it was hard because all I knew was how to rap and just to give wordplay because I've studied it as a kid. That's what I was big on. And that's what made me fall in love with verses and foreplay through the verses. So now I'm at a point where I don't even care. I'm doing what I'm doing. And my team backed me up on any vision that I have. My team backed me up all the way. They might give me opinions on how to enhance it, but they never talk down on anything that I come to them about. I might have a idea. There's no bad ideas. I might have an idea that might not make all the way sense, and they'll help me through it to make it make sense. So now I still do my aggressiveness. I still do club music, ratchet music. I'm just fulfilling in both so that people don't have anything to say to me because I could do anything.
That's right. That's right. That's what's up right there. Speaking of your team, how'd you get with them? How'd y'all link?
To me, yo, I came to the studio to do a verse for one of my teammates, for Bleezy. He asked me to do a verse for him. He was like, yo, you can spit. I want you to do a verse for me. I was like, all right, cool. So I came to the studio to do a verse, and it ended up people coming to me saying, oh, so where your music at? Let me hear your music. I heard you can rap. Oh, you can rap. Oh, okay. So what's up? What you doing? And but besides that, at the time, who was in the studio? I think Mano was in the studio. I call him Uncle Maine. I ain't want to say
Shout
Uncle
to
Maine.
Mano.
So I was like, what Uncle Maine doing here? Like, what's going on? I'm not into all of this stuff. I'm just thinking I'm coming to do a verse and that's it. And they was just so fun. And I always wanted to be around them because I just love music and I just love how they carry themselves. It made me feel comfortable. And then I've known one of the members since I was 8. They watched me grow up. Like my dad used to say, I used to go to after school when they used to work at after school. A&R Pre, he probably in here watching. A&R Pre, he watched me as a kid and after school growing up. So I was very familiar. My dad knows everybody in the team. So we from the same, it's crazy because we from the same exact neighborhood. Literally. So I felt at home and I just wanted to be around them. And then I just started rapping. They started saying, yo, get in the booth. Well, we got a beat for you. You want to get on it? And that's how it went.
What does the rest of 2020 look like for you?
2020, I'm trying to make the best out of it. I don't know what's going on with 2020, but I'm trying to drop my EP very soon. Early August. I got another single that I want to drop for everybody just so that they could be patient with waiting for my EP to drop. I got more visuals coming. I got Shit in Me verse coming out. Shit in Me merch coming out. They on the way. They should be done probably in the next 7 business days. They should be ready to go. So I got that going and pretty much in quarantine and then being on Instagram live all day because I can't go outside and feel the people. So just making sure my presence.
No doubt,
is
you working, you adjusting. That
right?
Nah, you definitely doing that. We all got to adjust to this new way of life. Well, I'm gonna wrap it up so you can, tend back to your house.
Now. I'm sorry, y'all. My merch is ready now.
Oh, okay. How can they get the merch? How can they get the merch? Click the link in your bio.
I'm gonna have a website, so yeah, I'm gonna put it in my bio as well, and I'm gonna be promoting it on my main page and my stories, so that everybody could be in tune with it. But I'm gonna get a website so people could order it off the website, so it could be a little more easier for people since we're going through quarantine, and I might not be able to do drop-offs.
Okay. We gotta make sure we support. Well, I'm gonna wrap it up on this last question so you can get back to your business and attend to your house. There's a lot going on out there. But, as we discussed, 2020 has definitely been a challenging year, but it's also given us time to kind of sit down and self-reflect and think about some things. Is there anything you feel like you realized about yourself or just life in general during this time?
I like that I have more patience, and I feel that everybody else outside of my team has patience with me rather than wanting me to go at every other artist's pace. They understand. There's a more understanding now. So that's what I like about it.
That's what's up right there. It's no rush. Exactly. Everybody had to sit down during this time.
Right.
But that's what's up. Much success to you. I've enjoyed this conversation. Attend to your house. I hope everything works out. I hope it's not too bad in there.
I hope so I hope so too, because then I'm out of here.
Yeah. And listen, once things open up safely and you're able to move around, come down to Atlanta, come through to the Pandora office so we'll chop it up in person, all right?
All right. I'll be there soon. Well, whenever y'all open. As soon as y'all open, I'll be there.
All right. I'll make sure Sarita connects me and your team together.
All right, cool. I really appreciate it.
No, appreciate you. Be safe and keep up all the good work.
Same to you.
All right.